are at Star Wars Celebration Live 2015, powered by Verizon on StarWars.com. And I am really excited about the three guests that we have right now. To my right is John Jackson Miller.
Hey, how you doing?
Some Star Wars novels, is that correct?
That's right. Star Wars A New Dawn is the most recent one. Star Wars Kenobi, Knight Errant, Lost Tribe of the Sith. A lot of graphic novels, too.
I think I sent you a bunch of tweets about the Kenobi book a while ago.
Oh, everybody likes that one. That's a lot of fun.
And Jim Luceno's here. Thank you, Jim, for stopping by.
Great to be here.
You've written quite a bit for Star Wars.
Going on 16 years worth. Starting with The New Jedi Order, Hero's Trial, and most recently Tarkin.
Can you name a couple highlights along the way? Because there's a lot.
Cloak of Deception, The Unifying Force.
Yeah, which is my
Dark
favorite
Lord,
Star Wars novel.
Labyrinth of Evil, Darth Plagueis.
Darth Plagueis was incredible. I'm just being a huge fanboy right now. And Alan Dean Foster, thank you so much for joining us. It's amazing having you. You have to have the longest career in Star Wars novels, is that correct?
As far as books go, I imagine so,
yeah. So the first novel you ever wrote was?
Well, the first Star Wars novel.
Star Wars novel.
That's all right, was the novelization of the first film.
Yeah, which originally said written by George Lucas.
Right, it's George's story, that didn't bother me.
And called Star Wars.
And then and eventually you got the credit for it, which is nice.
Right.
And now, what is the latest Star Wars novel that you're working on?
The novelization of the new film.
You mean Star Wars Episode 7?
That's right.
The Force Awakens.
That's right.
Have you... I can't. Have you started working on it?
It's almost finished.
Oh,
90%,
there's some news.
Oh, man, okay.
He works fast.
I'm sorry, I'm just having a moment here. So you guys work with Del Rey?
Yes.
On the Star Wars novel. What's it like working on a Star Wars novel? How long does it take to write?
Well, it differs from project to project, person to person. I mean, the New Dawn novel that I wrote was the first novel written in conjunction with the Lucasfilm Story Group.
Yep.
So I had tie-in work with the people that were doing the Rebels TV series.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I was probably on a bit of a different time schedule than you are with the film or that you would do with a standalone, like the Tarkin book.
Right. Tarkin book, very, very short timeline. Unfortunately, only about 6 months from conception to submission. But Darth Plagueis, I was fortunate enough to have it canceled once, and then I got to spend 5 years with it.
What a beautiful book. With Darth Plagueis, you got to have a lot of conversations about exactly how you were going to tie.
At the upper level, it was very rewarding.
And you got an exclusive in the Tarkin novel. I read it. I love it. You got to name.
No.
You didn't
I
get
got to
name.
reveal the name.
You got to reveal.
Yes, that was George's name.
For those that don't know, what name?
Sheev.
And who's
Palpatine.
that?
Yeah, there we
Sheev Palpatine.
Sheev Palpatine. Yeah.
That's
we always
Palpatine's
thought he was
first
Buddy,
name.
but apparently Buddy was just a nickname.
Fans were expecting something more Latinate or Greek, something.
Or nothing ever.
Or nothing ever. You know, like Cher or Madonna.
Yeah.
But George had that under his hat for a long time, and finally decided he was willing to let it go.
Why reveal it now? Why specifically now?
I think because he was done with the franchise.
Right. So here's all my info.
I'm putting words in his mouth. I don't know why he decided to do it then.
Right.
But so I didn't try and play it up like, put a banner on the front of the novel. Reveals Palpatine's first name.
Right.
It's just a casual mention in the novel.
I don't think George gets enough credit for his names.
No?
As a science fiction writer,
who's
written a lot of my own stuff.
Yeah.
If you go back through Star Wars and you look at the names that George came up with, they're fairly consistent within the Star Wars universe, and they're good science fictional names. Yeah. You don't have a character named Joe Thompson or something like that.
You have Luke, you have a Luke.
Work.
And a Leia.
Yeah.
But other than that, everything is very
I think
Star Warsy.
Too much expectation around Palpatine's name, and there was a no-win situation.
Yeah. It'd be like naming Yoda's species at this point. It doesn't matter what they reveal. People will just be like, "Oh, I don't like it."
Right. Does Yoda have a first name? We'll probably never know.
Or does Yoda have a last name?
It's Jones.
Yoda's first name. The mind boggles.
Yeah. Have you ever, while writing, come up with a really great idea that you've pitched and they just shoot your idea down right away?
Again, going back to Plagueis, when I first submitted an outline, it was just sent back to me saying, like, you're on the wrong page here. Right. So I had to fight hard to rework that one and get it to the place where it was finally accepted. Yeah. But other than that, I can't remember too many times when I've had any of my ideas rejected. How about you?
We try not to tell anybody the things we've been told not to do. Because that usually implies, or people will think that means they're going to do something with it or something like that. Right. Yeah. I want to say it is a real thrill to have Alan working on this novelization. I got to say, not only are you the reason, part of the reason I'm in the business, you're part of the reason there is a business right now of doing these novels. It's wonderful.
Well, if you live long enough, you become history. You know, and you just try to keep it all straight in your mind.
Really, talk to him while he's still fresh.
That's wonderful. Right. It is wonderful.
Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us here. It is a really exciting time for Star Wars novels, for Star Wars everything.
Yeah, it is.
I hope you guys enjoy Celebration. Yeah. And our coverage will continue, powered by Verizon on StarWars.com. Don't go anywhere.